Hi everyone, so I'm going to show you today the foundation that I use, and it's a mineral foundation by Lolo. It's it's in a powder formulation. It's pretty similar to Bare Minerals, Bare Essentials, in that you just kind of do the same kind of motions to put it on. This one's less expensive. I don't know if it's just in the UK. And I get quite good results. The colours that they have as well I find are a lot better. There's a lot more choice, so that's why I really like these. So I'll show you my foundation. So I'll just tuck my hair back. Normally what I've been doing recently as well is just using MAC Prep and Prime, because it makes everything last a little bit longer and it goes on a lot nicer. So just a little pump of that, and just pop that on, mainly in the kind of central areas where you get a little bit more oil. And then also to prep my skin, what I'll do is put on Too Faced Shadow Insurance, because my eyelids do get quite oily, so I always put a little bit of that on, just the tiniest little amount, just to make sure that the eyeshadow stays what it's supposed to, and also it's a lot more intense colour when you do that. That's that. And then just let it dry a little while. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is just tap the bottom of it and just get a smallest amount. You can't even see, I don't think, there how much is in there, just hardly anything, just a little bit more. And then just swirl it around just so that it picks up a little bit. This brush that I'm using is from Bare Essentials. It was in their summer collection, and it's got a flat end, so it's molting a little bit. It's got a flat end, so it's really good for buffing into the skin. So I just normally work from the centre, just gently buff it around in circles, and then take a little bit more and just work outwards, because it's normally in the centre of the face that you need the most coverage. And then as you go further out, just sort of it's a little bit less thicker, although it's not really a very thick foundation at all. It's really good for the summer because it's just really light, but just gives you that little bit of extra coverage, and plus it's really quick as well underneath as well. Concealer is just called Nude. Again, it's by Lolo. And again, just a little bit in the bottom of the pot. And then the brushes that I use for this may seem a little bit strange, but I use the, which one's this? 219 by MAC, which has got quite a point to it. Not that you can see it there, probably better to see it on black though. And this one is actually supposed to be for your eyes and kind of getting a close to the eye line, but I use it for doing the concealer as well, because it's got quite a tip on the end, and then it kind of brushes out for any kind of blemishes that you might have, so it kind of blends it out. You get right into the area that you want, and then just kind of lightly blend it out. So that's the reason that I use this, just to cover any little imperfections. And then for the under eye area, I've got a little bit of pigmentation just under my eyes there, so can't see it very well today, which is a good thing. I actually use the 217, which again is for the eyes, but it works quite well. I just buff it into the area, and then just take it slightly under the eyes as well to get rid of any darkness. And on the other side. You just really have to kind of buff this stuff into the skin. Obviously try not to drag it much because that'll just do damage to your skin. And then I normally just take it slightly under the brows as well. And that's it. I normally use for my bronzer is again another Bare Essentials one. Again, it's a flat brush, so you can just use it to buff in quite well. So it's the Laguna that I'm using, and just stipple it in slightly, just make sure you haven't got too much product, and then just put it in the line between, you probably all know how to do this, just the line between your ear, not any higher than really the top of your ear, going down to about sort of just where my eye starts anyway, just about there. You could do the fish face to see where it's supposed to go. I was doing it the wrong way then because I was looking in the camera. I don't know if you can see that. Not too much, just to give it a little bit of definition. And then the other side. And then you don't really want to be left with any stripes, so normally just buff it out slightly to get rid of the lines. It looks a little bit more natural. And then what I'll also do actually is I won't use the other colour in there for the blush. I'll just show you Benefit Dandelion, which adds a little bit of brightness to your skin. So it comes with a little brush already, and as you can see it's quite a really light pink colour. And then just take a little bit, and then I normally just put it in the areas that just need a little bit of brightening up if I'm not really using blusher, just to give the skin a little bit of life. And then take it out as well. Just blend it in with your bronzer and from the apples of the cheekbones. And then also I take it across my forehead slightly, also down the centre of the nose a little bit as well, and the chin. Just gives it a real sort of fresh look as well. So that's everything that I use really for with my foundation, just as a base. Don't necessarily use everything all the time, but it seems to be what I'm kind of, those are the things that I'm reaching for at the moment anyway for that. So I hope that was helpful, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.